Hello and welcome. So I've got the camera pointed the wrong way. So we'll look at my ceiling for just a moment. Okay, there we go. This is Theresa. Welcome to my channel. Just got done from a motorcycle ride with my hubby. It was a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. And just a lovely Sunday afternoon. And thought I would hop on and share where I'm at in regards to my cooking, vintage cooking with faith journal. And here it is. Okay. There we go. Everything looks good to go. Whoops. Oh, gotta take a breath. So I hope everybody's doing well today. I'm doing well, and I'm very tickled about the progress of this journal. And I should be zooming around here in a minute because I found Code Red Mountain Dew. Oh my gosh. I drank some of this about 5-6 years ago, and I didn't go to sleep that night. So it's going to be interesting to see if it has the same effect on me. But very tasty stuff. Not good for you at all. I don't recommend it. Very tasty stuff. All right, so let's get started. We're going to take a look at what I accomplished since the last video. I apologize for how painful that last video was. I went over and above my comfort zone and probably should have just deleted that video because it was an epic fail in regards to trying to share something constructive that I was doing. But I did get the signatures in. So they're all in there nicely, and everything's all glued together nicely, nice and tight. And I'm very happy with the fact that I stuck with it. My strings are even relatively tight. I am not very good at getting the strings tight when I use floss, but it's done and it's ready to be played with some more. So after I got the signatures in, I started playing with the cover a bit more, and I'm very happy with how that went. So it says dinner is ready when the smoke alarm goes off, and I wanted it to be obvious that there was something about cooking with vintage cooking, so I tried to bring everything together on this cover. We've got a not so much quote, might just be a different version, that if you believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. I think that's a different version. And I love the idea that I got a ginkgo leaf on there. Ginkgo leaf is just something that makes me happy when I stamp it. So that was fun. And I actually did work on these tickets after I turned the camera off yesterday because I'd already done a video for an hour. So congrats to anybody who can stand watching me for an hour. Couldn't go much longer than that. But these were a lot of fun to make. So I made this one, and I made this one. So I did a mass make of 5, I think. That's about as far as I go with mass makes. Then there was this one. And we've got one that goes on this side. Where's the other one? Did I get them all? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, they go this way, and 2, they go this way. And the last journal, part of me really wanted to put eyelets in the tabs and put seam binding on them like I did with this one. And so I've just always wanted to do that, and now I've done it, and I'm happy with it. I like it. Okay, so we're starting off with a bit of some cutouts from my magazine. So that's my Woman's Day crepe cookbook for dinners and desserts. So we're starting off with that. And then the next time we have something, this is a placeholder for this stuff. And then we have this. What I did was, this is a folio from my Flavor Zone Electric Cookery Westinghouse book, and this is from, it was 50 cents. Thought there was a copyright in here, but I guess not. Printed in USA. I guess there's not. Whoa, did I see a date? No. So anyways, I put that right there. And this is the folio. And I just taped it onto this and turned this into a pocket. So I did that. And this is from my magazine. And this is from my a digital kit that I have. That's kind of a planner for a prayer journal. So here's the with faith part of the journal. So just a nice little digital where a person could write a prayer list, praise and thanksgiving. And this would be for like a month, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so these last 2 are pockets, and then these are hinged. And then I have a placeholder for these things. So they're all ready. Well, a lot of them are ready. Maybe all of them. So I'm just going to leave them thin like this. And they have, they're printed on the other side so they could be written on the back. And you could do a little bit of writing on the front, like key verse. I could write a key verse in there. Could write real small insights and key takeaways. But these are going to be in a pocket on a page like this, and the main writing could actually go on a piece of paper like this. So these are ready for pockets. And then there's a pocket here with a nice little piece of paper that was printed on both sides. And it's like a poem about summer's grace. So I made a lot of progress. I was really upset with myself that I checked and checked, but I did get frustrated there at about this point probably, and this one ended up going in upside down. So I'll just put something fun right there to cover that up. What do we have? We have too much to choose from is the problem. Whoa, I need some light in here. I think I'm just going to turn that into a pocket. So did anybody do anything fun today? Not gonna ink that. I typically don't ink vintage papers. Oops, crooked. Ah. I'm using some of my pre-made ephemera for this journal. I'm trying to get better at that, to use ephemera that I made in previous, and this says gratitude, and I don't even know when this was made, but it was a while ago. It's always fun when things come together like that. So I do have some pockets that are already made. I was talking to myself yesterday about this journal, saying, you got to slow down, Theresa. You're going to have the whole thing done in the first week, because I'm just having a really good time with this journal. Felt like I had some pockets here. Got a lot of journal cards. Where did I put the pockets? This is just a little booklet to go in. It's a little writing spot. Some more planner type places. These are all writing spots. This is mostly decorative. Here's pockets. These are tiny pockets though. Okay, so where do I want to put these? I want to put one right there. And I want something underneath there. Yes, like that. Where did I put all my rulers? Oh, they're there. Okay, that place looks pretty good. We'll make that a pocket. But I want to do something. Okay. I'm putting this tape down to reinforce this paper. Hi, Susan. Welcome. I'm just addicted to my journal this month, Susan. I can't stop playing in it. Okay. So I kind of want that side to be reinforced too. So I'm going to do that with H tape. There. Now I'm going to redo that slit. There we go. Just what I wanted. Hi, Emily. Welcome. I read your comment, Emily, that you said you're going to play along on this journal. Have you got started yet? I'm glad you caught me too. Okay, now we can put that in there. Oh, no, we can't, because I made that a short pocket. That's right. So what I got that I can put in there? That goes there. Hi, Debbie. There's that. And I feel like I want tabs on there for some reason. I'm going to have to think about that. I think I'll make this a tuck spot. Wow, Emily. That sounds exciting. Keeping you busy. Thank you, Emily. You're always so complimentary. Whoa. Darn. I was hoping that would fit. Double darn. Well, let's see. Maybe we can make it fit. That's what I'm always shooting for, so that's a big compliment, Emily. Thank you. I love my vintage, especially when it's original ephemera. It's like, you know, I don't know, wearing an outfit with a fabric or something that really feels comfy on you. I have 5 books coming in from Italy. So I'm going to have to find some people to share some foreign book pages with. I was thinking about putting some paper packs together. I just haven't found the right combination for, because I mean, I already have things listed for a good price, but I guess I just haven't found the right combination of that does not want to go in there. I have just a tiny bit more room to take off. But yeah, I'll be making some foreign packs, some paper packs of foreign book pages soon. Primarily Italian. But you know what is funny is the people that follow me aren't primarily like vintage and grunge like I am. Like Susan, you love a lot of shabby chic, don't you? And Emily, you're kind of shabby chic too, aren't you? And Debbie, I can't remember what you are. What is your um what do you gravitate towards? Okay, I got that turkey to fit. Now, this is going to have an insert. Something like this. That's pretty. Well, that's a good thing about grunge, man, is you can't hardly go wrong with it. Just scribble and you've got it. I thought you were getting the bug from from that grungy journal, Susan. I'm kind of getting the hankering to do a steampunk journal. I haven't done one for a long time. And really, altogether, I think I've done two. So we went for a ride today to Melba, Idaho. There's a nice little hole in the wall. Well, I think it might be a bar. It's called Cook's. And everybody had double cheeseburgers except for me. I had a single burger with cheese on it, with no bun, and french fries. But man, my husband's onion rings were yummy. They weren't too crispy. You know how when you buy onion rings, sometimes they're so crispy. You are a natural at jelly plates, Prince, Susan. You know, I was always impressed with your oh, yes, I did have fun today. I've always been impressed with your collage skills, Susan. But now your jelly plate, OMG, you're really good at it. Okay, that's going to be covered up. I don't have to eat. Yeah, I do. So I better eat part of this. But you know, you don't have to have a jelly plate. I mean, even if you've got like a glass mat, um, I mean, wax paper. Um, what else have I used before? I mean, I would even use a wax piece like this. Yeah, you got to finagle it, but think of anything that you can lay paint down and blur it, and then lay a piece of paper down and pull it up. I think you'll have a lot of fun if you experiment with that sort of thing. Like maybe a cutting board from the Dollar Tree. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. What am I doing? I think I just want the top. Got a little bit of blue right there in the middle. There. And down. Yeah, I don't use my jelly plate much either because it's just, I'm too lazy. It's a lot of work to get it out of its hidey hole and all that stuff. Hold still, hand. Sorry, that shakiness isn't going to be fun to watch. No, I haven't seen it. Was it a good one, Emily? Treasure Books. She was playing with envelopes. Is that Natasha? There's two different treasure books, and I confuse the two of them on a regular basis. So this one, I want to do something fun too. Nope, not there. I like to use my art glitter glue for these metals because I feel like the art glitter glue doesn't take as long of a time to set. So, anyways, we went to Cook's and we had hamburgers, and then we came back. And on the ride back, we went down a road that goes along the river more. Coming the first part of the trip, we did go along the river in a couple areas, and it was beautiful. But this going home, it was so beautiful. It's the first time I've been riding with my husband since September or October of last year. So it was nice to get out. And we went with some friends of his, a couple guys and their wives. He goes riding with the guys a lot, but it turned out this time that every one of the guys was able to get their wife to go with them today. We have a Harley Davidson. I want to say Ultra Glide, but don't hold me. I used to be able to remember those things better, but I'm not very good at remembering them nowadays. That's pretty. And I wanted to do the same thing on the other side. Also wanted to play with my mica powder today with gesso, using the gesso as a resist. Don't know if I'll get there or not, but it's on my mind that I want to do that. I can't punch that big of a hole. That wouldn't look right. Still too big. Okay, what are we going to put on the front of there? We could do that like a belly band, and that would be like a tab. But I really don't want to cover up very much of that. That's even bigger. But I do want something vintage. I really like the idea of that, but then I'm right back to covering up a lot of the paper. How about just some words? So we could take yeah, I made a wonderful score last year when I was in Idaho off of Marketplace. And I got all of this. Let's see. Remove that. I got all of this. Well, this my husband gave to me. This was in storage, and he's had this when we were living in a house. He had this on the cupboard or on the counter. We had it by the coffee machine or whatever, something that would allow it to stand up. So this has been in our house for a long time, and then it was in storage when we moved into the trailer. And we were in the storage unit, and he says, "Oh, this can go in the garbage." And I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute. I want that." And so then I got all of these cooking type things from Marketplace last year. There's a ton. Let's see, that's not, but all of this stuff right here is from Marketplace last year, and it has all to do with cooking. It's one of those scores that make you very, very happy. Yeah, that'll look cute on there. Oh shoot, or do I want that? Oh, decisions. I gotta use that. So if I put that right there for a pocket, then it sticks out a little bit, but it's like a tab, so I like that. I'm going to use the heavy duty glue for this. And it is such a pleasure to be using my stuff instead of buying new stuff. I did buy a couple of very inexpensive digital kits. But in the next month or two, I'm going to start teaching myself how to make digitals. Okay. That would make a nice pocket there. Well, good. I'm glad you're getting ideas, Emily. I know folks inspire me, so I'm hopeful that I can inspire others as well. want to use a little bit more of these. Just put that there. That's awesome, Debbie. And for those of you who watch my videos and say you don't have any foreign book paper, I'll make this offer to you. Or maybe you don't have Italian. For some reason, you feel like you don't have what you want. Let's just put it that way. If you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, I will send you a couple pages of foreign book page. Hello, Dawn. I haven't seen you forever, and I was just thinking about you yesterday. Because I don't think you finished your Across America series, did you? This would look pretty against that page. Let's do that. So anyways, my P.O. box address is in the description. And so if you would like me to send you a couple of foreign book pages, just put a little note. You said you'd send me a couple of foreign book pages. And I'll do that for you. The address is in the description. Now, where do I want to put this last pocket at? Let's put it towards the front. Right there. No. Nope, I don't like it. Ooh, that looks kind of good. Not quite. Nope. Yes, I like that. Montana and Alaska. Sure thing, Debbie. Is April still trying to help that lady clear out her estate, or is this a different type of estate scenario? Does that need inked? No. How about a thumb notch? That's been a lot of work, hasn't it, Dawn? Because I feel like that's been going on since, what is this, August? Maybe sometime around May. Long time. Wow. A lot of work. Okay, I'm just trying to do like pockets. Oh, here's another one. Yep, that looks pretty right there. Okay, now, do I have any more pockets? Journal cards, clusters, labels. Whoops. This is a pocket. Wow, this is going to be hard to find something for that to coordinate with. Not so much that the colors go well together. I just like, it's just that the fabric, for some reason it looks like the fabric goes well there. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Of course, when I was on this side, yeah, I agree, Dawn. I think that's what I'm going to have to do because I'm just not seeing something that I feel like I'm forcing it with everything. That is kind of close right there. But still, the coloring is closer, but just the style of this is like abstract, and then this is like so vintage. Yep, I agree. Okay, we'll put that to the side for now because I'm just not able to make that work. You like the green page? I don't know which one was the green page. Green page. That wasn't the green page. Wished I knew what the green page was. Okay, that's not green. That kind is this one. You like this one? I kind of do too. I don't remember auditioning it against this page, but I like the yellow and the yellow, and it's pulling out that blue there across from black and white. Across from black and white. On left, recipe on right. Okay. Recipe. I feel like I know what you're talking about. This one? We need real-time talking here. Because first of all, we got a leg. Okay. This one is A, and this one is B. Okay, so we're going to do B. I'm going to commit. Thanks, Debbie, for joining us. Have a good Sunday. Oops, I went too high with the glue. Where'd my little card go? Okay, do we have any more pockets? I don't think so. Four more subscribers and I'll be up to 590. I read something quite a while ago about how when people get to 500, they get stuck. Something to that effect. So it's been fun to watch while I've been at 500 to see if it looks like subscribership. I can't talk and tape at the same time. Gets stuck. But like last month or the month before or something, I was getting a little burnout on YouTube. And so I just was busy with work too. And work is what I get paid to do. YouTube does not pay me, so it's a hobby. So I was like, I quit saying, oh, will you like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. I'm like, if they want to, they will. If they don't want to, they won't. And I'm not going to worry about it. My blade is getting dull. Okay. That didn't work. Yeah, so being I don't rely on YouTube for a living, it's a lot more enjoyable just to relax and do it and not worry about all the other stuff. Yeah, I was trying to think how many journals I made. You know, so I made a journal in, let's see, wow. I made 2 journals in July. I'm This is my only August journal so far. And I made 1 journal in May. I think I made 2. Yeah, I think I average like 2 a month because I usually am doing some kind of collaboration. I shouldn't say usually, often. I'm doing some kind of collaboration, and I'll do like a ephemera holder or something. You're on your 3rd, that's a lot. So it would be a biggie if I made 3 journals in a month. Not saying I haven't done it, but it's enough to do 2 in a month. And then I gotta figure out what to do with them. Whoops, it's upside down. I tell you, one of the things I love about being back in Idaho is there's more thrift shops, and Marketplace has, I've found some great vintage buys on Marketplace here locally. And I think I'm about to sell a journal on Marketplace. The last journal I sold from my YouTube channel. The last 2 I sold from my YouTube channel. So this will be the first time that I've advertised not on my YouTube channel for a journal. And she's supposed to come, oh my Lord, $300 to $500 a year. That's that's a lot. I don't have room. Let's see. I'm just going to take a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Including ephemera holders, I count about 16 in my space. And then I have probably, maybe I have 20 in storage. Okay, this is a meat ad, so it goes very nicely. You were able to sell some in your D-stash? Good for you, Susan. Okay. Now, let's turn this into a pocket somewhere. That'll be a cool pocket. It's got like a tab. And get rid of this. I mean, put the lid on it before it dries out. Put the lid on this. Let's see. Huh. You guys are doing great. Susan should have been an art teacher. Do you like to sing, Susan? That looks nice. That turned out well. Okay, I think there was one more thing I wanted to do. Okay, actually a couple things. I want to use one of these as a pocket. I don't usually like doing pocket on top of pocket, but I like the idea of putting that there. So I'm going to do that. And I need a little lace. What instrument did you play, Susan? See, I should have been a barber. Look at me giving this a haircut. Goodbye, Dawn. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. It's that time, isn't it? get it to do a certain thing. There. Now that'll be flat there. And I want this to be flat, so not to add bulk. There, I like that. Well, sounds like you've been very busy, Emily. Okay, I wanted to do that for a pocket. This is all ephemera for tucking in, so I'm going to put that away for now. And I want to do something like this. A scrap paper cluster for a side tuck. That's pretty, but it's a little too matchy-matchy. Sounds like you got quite a list going there, Emily. Whoa. Whoops. I did a boo-boo. Okay, I'm gonna turn this into an opportunity to do something that I've been wanting to do. What colors do I have? Okay, let's go with this color. You may think I'm crazy in a couple minutes here. Not to my knowledge. I don't know of any problem with air quality here, but my husband is the one who gets affected by that. And he had a good day today, so I don't think we're having any problems. Okay. So I need to cover things up. What do I need to cover up? I need to cover up here and down here. I'll just hold that up. Oh, hi, Darcy. How are you feeling? Okay, now let's dry that. Now, so I did a boo-boo. So I'm going to try and bring this tab back up. Oh. And I sprayed that on purpose before I tried to bring the tab up. No, serious?
Uh-huh.
Where did that noise come from? That was weird. It's like something said, right next to me when I said, serious? Oh, because something thought I said, oh, well, that's good to hear. I'm into the resting part of the day in hopes of being productive again tomorrow. Oh, how cute. Okay, back to trying to pull this thing off. I think I caught it with my eyelet, and I didn't realize that that was going to be the case. Fooey pooey. Okay, let's do a little bit more surgery here. Yeah, that was SIRI, right. That scared me. I jumped. Now my knife won't come out. There we go. Try not to cut myself. Ah! I just keep telling myself I can fix whatever I mess up. Okay, so this, I had 2 pages glued together with that tab. Doggone it. Okay, now, see, the thing was, I was hoping I would preserve more of this and then there would be this outline of where this was. So you can see the outline a little bit right there. Okay, I'm going to try just inking first. Let's see how happy I might be with that. got a little bit of an outline. Think, think, think. What do I want to do here? I have no other choice, Susan, because I get myself in jams. I should be quiet and just say, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing here. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, we can see a little bit of that over splash, whatever. I don't know what to call it. Oh gosh, now it's sticking. Ah! Oh, Theresa. There. Now. Wonder if my husband's giving me dirty looks because he might have heard me scream. Probably going, what the heck is she doing in there? Okay, that works. Then what was I going to do with, oh. What was I going to do with this? I wished I could put it underneath that ticket. I wished. The glue still? Nope. I'm not taking that back off again. I'm putting it there. Because it'll have a focal point on it. It's not done yet. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. So that's going to be a tuck spot. I think I just want to do it 3 places. I'm sorry I screamed, you guys. I hope that didn't come across too loud. And I just really got frustrated at myself. And then now we need a cute little, I was going to do my embellishing. Like I was going to do ephemera stuff in the next video, and then I was going to do embellishing in another video, but I need to do just a little bit of embellishing right now because the thought is in my head. I want that right there. Want to trim that off there? I think so. Thank you, Emily. Either that or fake it real good. There, that works. Now, did I have one more idea? Let's see. I was thinking that I wanted to a cornered pocket. Not going to be able to do that. Ooh, I have a different idea. I'd rather have it like that. Doggone it. I want you to be... Okay, fine. We'll put it up here. That works. I like it better over here. So we need here and here. Okay, so I'm going to take a little paper clip. Not there. And make sure this thing is on right so everything doesn't go flying all over the place. This came up and it's keeping it from closing tight. There we go. Up tuck and then a writing spot. Okay, I think that's it for today. Oh my gosh, that was almost 2 hours. I was really getting into that. I'm still working this cover. It's a bit stiff, but it's not too bad. Okay, there we go. Thank you guys for joining me for this video, for this live stream. And I appreciate you. I hope you'll join me in the next video. And we'll see you again next time. Goodbye.